Hi guys, it's early morning and I just came out into my back forest before I begin my work day to pick some fiddleheads. So not sure if you are familiar with fiddleheads. It's a great forage to find in the forest, and they are absolutely delicious. So I'm just going to let you see what they are without making you too dizzy. Those are fiddleheads. And as you can see, I have hundreds of them back here. This is about my 4th or 5th time coming back. They're almost done, and but I'm hoping to get a few more this morning for my dinner tonight. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video outdoors. I always receive my best messages, you know, that sort of come into my head when I'm outside, especially when it's quiet, and the only noise that I can hear in the background really is the birds singing and the odd little car that's going by in the distance. But it's absolutely spectacular out here. And I think that we all need a good dose of nature right now. You know, every day, if you can get outside, whether it's in your backyard or if it's in a neighboring forest or a little trail that you might have that's a special place for you to go and don't deny yourself no matter what. You know, make time, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes. And it's important to be alone. You know, we often say, well, I take my dog for a walk every day, or I take my kids out in the stroller or for a bike ride, but we really need time alone by ourselves, because if we have a distraction, then we're not going to hear those messages that, you know, that are the universe is implanting in our head to give us attention to the details in our life that are out of discord. And you know, it's a time of potent growth for everybody. Every soul on this earth is being tested, and we all know what's going on in the external world. There's a lot of craziness and turbulence and turmoil and a lot of confusion, and this is, you know, affecting us personally, but it's meant to. And we have to go deeper than the surface. We have to go beyond the ego, which is so important. I mean, nobody gets to grow unless you become aware of the ego and what the ego is trying to trick you into keep doing on and on and on and over and over and over again. It's time to do something different. You know, we had that new moon just a few days ago in Taurus, and new moons are all about new beginnings. It's about doing something different. Even if it's just one thing, you know, we start out with one thing, and then that leads to another thing and another thing, and the next thing you know, you're just engaging on this amazing spiritual journey, and it's all about transformation. But you can't get started unless you do that one little thing. And it could be just, you know, your perception of something. And we all know what's on the table right now with Taurus being in Uranus for the next 7 years. Until 2026, we all have this opportunity to learn and grow about money and love. And what are the biggest, most important things to a human being is love, partnership, friendship, other people, and money. Money, abundance, wealth, material wealth. What do we own? What do we have? What are we striving for? You know, those are the two major important things. And that's why they're on the radar now for the next 7 years. We all have karma when it comes to relationship and money, and get to work. Don't miss out. I know for a fact that the universe is throwing synchronicity at you each and every day. Trying to get your attention to detail about something. If you're arguing about something with your partner, your husband, wife, or girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever it is, if you're arguing, it's because you're poking at each other. Your soul is poking at their soul to help them to see the bigger picture, and vice versa. Arguing, you know, if there's dialogue that's unpleasant, that's ego, and ego is going to get you nowhere. You're just going to revisit it again and again and again. It's go inward. Go inward. Stop fighting. Stop arguing. Is really, you know, walk away. If somebody's poking at you and it gets you and it hurts and you want to fight back, recognize that it's only the ego that wants to trip you up into those terrible dialogue, arguing discussions. Walk away and be with what you feel inside of yourself. That's the clue, is be with what you feel inside of yourself. Don't run away from it. It hurts. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's distasteful and maybe bring you back into a time that you don't want to ever visit again. But it's the only way. It's the only way. It is to be with the uncomfortableness and really dissect it for what it is, because it's something old that the soul is recognizing now needs to go. It's done. You're done with it. It didn't belong to you in the first place. So don't bring it forward anymore into your life. You know, love and money, partnership, wealth, material wealth. But Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus loves beauty. It wants to see the beauty in everything. What are your eyes and your senses bypassing? And you're not seeing the beauty. It's just your ego's tripping you up into all the ugly in your life and all the discomfort and all the unhappiness. But there's beauty in your life as well, and so reconnect to that. And the best place to do it, check out the background right here. Anywhere where there's forest, you know, everything is new now. The leaves are starting to bud, and before you know it, there's going to be a rebirth of this forest, and it's going to look completely different in a month's time. And this is what the soul is about. You know, in a month's time, how do you want your soul to look completely different? How do you want your soul to help you make your life look completely different from what it is? Because everything you need is inside of you. You have to stop and go inward. You have to. You have to be with that shit so that you can, you know, get it out of you. I know, because I'm in something right now that's causing me discomfort. That's why I'm out here in the forest picking fiddleheads. We're never done. You know, we're never done. We're going on 10 years now, and I absolutely welcome anything that feels uncomfortable, because I know that it's only going to assist me going forward into reaching even a happier state of euphoria. I mean, how can that be? But I recognize that, you know, there's always work to be done. So stop what you're doing, stop what you're arguing about, stop what you're feeling discomfort about, and do something about it. Fighting and arguing does nothing. All right, so I'm gonna pick my fiddleheads for my dinner tonight. If you can get out in the forest, do your research before you do any foraging, because, you know, there's stuff out here that you shouldn't be eating that looks like stuff you can be eating. So be really careful. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now. Shante.